gorgeous floral design. I especially love, like, I love junk nails. So if I could just put a bunch of stuff in there, I just love it. Hi divas, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Nathina Antoinette, popping like a bottle of Moet, and I am your DIY It Girl coach. I will teach you all things that I know about doing your own glam, from your hair to your nails, to your lashes, to your makeup, to waxes. So if you like that type of content, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I'm going to share 5 lessons that I've learned since doing my own acrylic nails. I kind of was playing around with acrylic since like maybe middle school, high school. Never really got good at it because I was never consistent. But I've learned some pretty good things, especially since like COVID, really like doing my own nails and stuff. So if you want to hear those tips so you could save some time, some money, and a little bit of frustration, just keep on watching. So the first lesson that I learned, or really something that I wish I would have done differently, is build my kit intentionally. When I first started doing nails, I would just get like those cheap little kits that you could get from the hair store, and then as I got older, I would get like the whole like 32 shades of acrylic powders from Amazon. I kind of just wanted every single thing. I felt like I needed every single thing. And what I realized was I probably would have been more successful with doing my nails if I would have gotten some better quality products instead of going for quantity and trying to have everything all at once. You don't really need like 1,000 powders and a bunch of brushes. So start with the basics: a really good brush, a really good monomer, so a really good skin tone acrylic powder, a really good white acrylic powder, and a really good clear acrylic powder. And then I would still say get like your fun colors that you're not going to use all the time, but you do want to experiment throughout your journey. You could get those for the low low. And then kind of just grow from there. The second lesson that I learned is something that everyone mentions, and it really is true. Prep is key, both for longer lasting acrylics, but also keeping your natural nails healthy. This is part of the reason why I'm really determined to learn how to do my own acrylics, because going to the nail salon, my nails be chewed, babes. Nails be chewed. Eight up. Okay? When I take them off, they will be tender. My fingertips, my fingernails will be tender because of how thin my nails were from them over drilling my nails. I used to kind of just rush through prepping my nails and then be kind of confused why my sets weren't lasting as long and they were lifting by like that 4th day. But once I really took the time to use dehydrant, a good protein bond, and really focusing on cleaning up my nail bed area, removing that dead skin, my nails started to last way, way longer. The third lesson that I've picked up on is that slow and steady kind of wins the race. I decided to switch to a smaller brush. So this is the number 8 brush by Glitter Bells. Look at how pretty that is. It was just so gorgeous, but it's a smaller brush, and so it allows me to pick up smaller beads. From what I have experienced, although it is a little more tedious, using a smaller brush and smaller beads really gives me control of shaping the acrylic before it sets. I know the pros make it look really quick and easy by using the big beads, but that's because they are pros. So if you're a beginner like me and we're really starting to get into this game and you're still struggling, maybe try a smaller brush with smaller beads. The fourth lesson that I have learned, especially if you are one of those people that have a very hard time using a drill, clean up around your cuticle bed and the size of your nails as you go. Trust me, it makes it so much easier to fix the mistakes when the acrylic is still soft, or even the gel polish, because I cannot paint nails for some reason. But once that gel goes under that UV, it's hard, and you can't really do much about it unless you just kind of use a drill to get it off. So definitely cleaning up and making sure that everything is as neat as possible before it sets will help your nails look more professional and save you a lot of time on the shaping. And lastly, lesson 5: mistakes equal creativity. What I mean by that is, let your mistakes fuel your creative brain. Some of my favorite designs came from covering up a mistake or experimenting when something didn't go as planned. Like, I like to find little things on Pinterest or TikTok and try them out for myself. And it comes out looking a little crazy, but instead of stressing, I just think, okay, how can I turn this into something cute? It's all a part of the process. And I personally do that usually by adding gems. I will bedazzle, gem, junk, nail some stuff. Just make it shiny. That's usually my go-to. Alright, Divas, so those are my 5 lessons that I have learned since doing my own acrylic nails. If you want to see more nail I don't really want to say tutorials because I don't feel comfortable enough to say that I can teach it to you, but I could do a show tutorial. So if you want to see more show tutorials where I show you beginner friendly styles and things that I'm learning and designs I'm coming up with, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. What's one thing that you've learned since doing your own acrylic nails? Leave it in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. And be sure to subscribe if you have not done so already. And turn on that notification bell so when I post another video, you won't miss it.